What would Doctor Doom do in Avengers Doomsday? This isn't just random speculation, it's based off history. Because every time the multiverse has collapsed in Marvel Comics, Doom doesn't panic, he doesn't hide, he takes control. And if the MCU follows the comics, the Avengers will come to realize they're not fighting a villain. They're fighting a twisted man who thinks he's the hero. Today we're breaking down what Doctor Doom will likely do in Avengers Doomsday, based entirely on his comic book history. Because Doom has a pattern, and once you see it, you'll have a pretty good idea about how this movie is gonna play out. Let's start with the most important thing you need to understand about Victor Von Doom. Doom has been at the center of multiple universe-ending events, and every single time, he does the same thing. He seizes power. In Secret Wars 1984, when the Beyonder pull heroes and villains into Battleworld, Doom immediately starts plotting. While everyone else is fighting for survival, he's studying the Beyonder's power. And he doesn't just steal a piece of it, he steals all of it. Every last drop. He temporarily becomes the most powerful being in existence. But the most insane example? Secret Wars 2015. The multiverse is collapsing. Entire universes are smashing into each other in incursions, and reality itself is dying. The heroes try to stop it. They fail. Everything ends. Except Doom doesn't let it end. He makes a deal with Molecule Man, another insanely powerful character. Then he absorbs the power of the Beyonders, the beings who were destroying the multiverse, and he literally becomes God Emperor Doom. He rebuilds what's left of reality into Battleworld, a patchwork planet made from the fragments of dead universes. And here's the key part, Doom rules it. For 8 years, he's worshipped as a god. He rewrites the laws of physics. He decides who lives and who dies. The guy was an absolute monarch. This is what Doom does when everything falls apart. He doesn't save the world. He uses the opportunity to try and remake it in his image. Doom isn't a typical villain. He doesn't want chaos. He doesn't want destruction. He wants order, his order. In his mind, Reed Richards is too arrogant, Tony Stark is too reckless, Doctor Strange is too passive, the Avengers are too soft. None of them have the vision or the will to do what must be done. Only Doom does. There's a storyline called Doom War where Doom takes over Wakanda, not for conquest, for control of vibranium, because he genuinely believes he's the only one who can use it to fix the world. He even accesses the Panther God's knowledge to prove his intentions are pure, and the Panther God agrees. It tells him his heart is pure, but it also shows him the future, a future where Doom's perfect world leads to endless suffering, because Doom's fatal flaw is that he can't accept that his way might be wrong. He sees himself as the only person capable of saving humanity, and in Avengers Doomsday, that belief is going to drive everything he does from start to finish. Here's the thing about Doom. He doesn't just fight his enemies, he plays the long game. In the comics, Doom has manipulated the Illuminati, formed and betrayed the Cabal, a secret society of villains and anti-heroes, allied with Namor, then discarded him, which honestly puts a smile on my face, used Doctor Strange's magic against him, outsmarted Reed Richards dozens of times, stolen the power cosmic from the Silver Surfer, worn the Infinity Gauntlet, and much, much more. Doom fights on every level. Magic, technology, psychology, politics. He'll offer the Avengers an alliance, make them think he's helping, and then pull the rug out when it benefits him. And he always wins the first round. Always. In Secret Wars 2015, the heroes don't even realize Doom has become a god until it's too late. By the time they figure it out, he's already rewritten reality. So in Avengers Doomsday, expect this pattern. Doom approaches the Avengers during a crisis. He offers a solution they can't refuse. He works alongside them just long enough to gain their trust. Then he betrays them and takes control. It's what he does every time. In this pattern, Doom has one move he pulls over and over. He steals the power of whatever's threatening him or the universe. But I have a feeling whatever he's after this time will have something to do with Franklin Richards' powers. As we know, the Fantastic Four movie will correlate to Doomsday according to Marvel, plus this wouldn't be the first time he's stolen a character's power. He's stolen power from the Beyonder, the Silver Surfer, Odin, the Marquis of Death, the Panther God, the Phoenix Force, Annihilus. And he's tried to take the Infinity Gauntlet multiple times. Whatever Doomsday is referring to, whether it's incursions, a multiversal collapse, or something else, Doom will try to claim its power and will likely succeed. He doesn't see this as theft, he sees it as necessity, because in his mind, no one else is strong enough or smart enough to wield that kind of power responsibly. Only he is. So the Doomsday event, it's not going to be some cataclysmic event, it will likely be Doom himself harnessing some power the Avengers thought they dealt with. And the Avengers are going to realize too late that the biggest threat wasn't the crisis itself, it was giving Doom access to it. Once Doom has the power, he doesn't use it to restore things. He uses it to improve them, in his eyes at least. In Secret Wars 2015, God Emperor Doom's Battleworld had rules. No one questioned his authority. Dissenters were erased. He controlled life and death. He even had a version of Susan Storm as his wife. Because yes, Doom is that obsessive about Reed's life. It wasn't a dictatorship to him, it was salvation. He genuinely believed he'd created a perfect society. If Doom gains control in Avengers Doomsday, expect something similar. He'll reshape reality to eliminate war, suffering, and chaos. But it'll come at the cost of free will, of choice, of everything that makes humanity, well, human. And the Avengers will have to decide, is Doom's perfect world better than no world at all? Here's the twist. Doom almost never loses because someone's stronger than him. He loses because of his pride. In Secret Wars 2015, Reed Richards doesn't overpower Doom. He outsmarts him by doing something Doom can't. He admits he was wrong. Reed tells Doom that Doom could have done a better job saving the multiverse than he did. And that humility, something Doom has never had, breaks his concentration long enough for Reed to take the Beyonder's power and rebuild reality the right way. Doom's fatal flaw is that he can't accept imperfection in himself. The moment someone forces him to confront his own failure, his entire worldview cracks. It's kind of like making him realize that he's a human is his weakness. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. So in Avengers Doomsday, the key to stopping Doom won't be raw power, because he would wipe the floor with most of them. It'll be making him face the one thing he can't handle, the truth that even he isn't perfect. So yeah, my theory is that Doom isn't going to be some simpleton everyday villain. He's going to be someone who genuinely believes he's saving the world. And honestly, he might be right. Until he's not. Let me know what other lore you want broken down in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.